Every single time. Anyway, next guy coming up. He's a good friend of mine. Jason Johnson, everybody.
Yeah, we're good friends. We're good friends. I'm only like 150 years older than you, so, you know, not much of an age gap. Hey, give it up for this young man down here. His first time. Yeah, hell yeah. If you've ever asked yourself the question, what would Laura Ortiz look like as a man? Right there. That young man right there. I should see the transition went well, Laura. Or gay now or something, right? So anyway, it's nice to perform in front of young people, because you still give a fuck. My give a fuck meter broke years ago. It's been down to 0. And you're really going to come to a point where you don't give a shit about all this social justice shit anymore. You just don't. And mine happened a year ago. I got off of work, and I walked out to my car. I'm just fine. I drive home. And by the time I got home, I had blown out my knee. Now, when the simple act of pressing a pedal blows out your knee, it becomes all about survival at that point. You just want to make it to the next fucking day. You don't give a shit what's happening in Washington or anything like that. Every time I go to the doctor now, it's something fucking new. Diabetes, hypothyroidism. I keep expecting them to tell me I have like rickets and scurvy. You know, they're like going to prescribe vitamin C for me because I've been on a ship for way too long. And you start looking for things that are wrong with you. Like there's that commercial out now, you know, most people don't realize they have Hep C, but now there's a cure. And so I'm fairly certain I don't have Hep C. I did some dirty shit back in my day. It's been a long time and nothing's really shown up, you know. Although they said AIDS waits around like a while sometimes before it really comes at you. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, you sit around in your own head and you're wondering, maybe. So you start asking your doctor, do I have Hep C? Maybe I have Hep C. So then she tests you for it, and then your doctor finds out and calls you up that, no, you don't have Hep C, you just got cancer. That's all. Don't worry about it, it's just cancer. Yeah. Oh yeah, they pulled a tumor out of me the size of a softball. Jesus Christ. It's nothing like the day whenever you go in for an ultrasound just to see if your gallbladder's bad, and suddenly the technician goes, ooh. That you don't ever want to hear that from a medical professional. Ooh. And then they're sitting there and she's like, hold your breath, and she's measuring. And I start to realize that she is measuring a rather large portion of my body. And I had a fucking tumor about the size of my brain inside there. And, it's small, but, still capable of providing life. But anyway, speaking of cancer, I just got back home from Arkansas. Hey! My aunt passed away. She was my favorite aunt. She was the one that would stay up late with me watching like HBO comedy specials that I should not have been watching at like a really young age. But she was the cool aunt, right? And all. So they we get there, and she was really into comedy. She got me into this and stuff. And her funeral was definitely a comedy of fucking errors. Absolutely. She, first things first, we went there and we're like, okay, she eats lots of flowers. She loves flowers. And they're like, well, it's just a hurricane in Florida. And if you didn't know it, Florida is the flower capital of the United States. Okay, well, we don't give a fuck. We need flowers, go find some fucking flowers. And then you see like all these morticians running around town looking for flowers like fucking people in San Marcos looking for gas. It was ridiculous. They're trying to get it done and all. But they asked me to be a pallbearer, and I got a broke-ass back. My other people in there had broke-ass knees and broke-ass backs and shit. It's a lot of inbreeding, so a lot of shit wrong with us there in Arkansas. We're just really fucked up people. So, but this crazy old broad decides to get a stainless steel casket before she died. So now here we are looking like Frankenstein trying to haul this casket up to the fucking car. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I was really kind of glad she died of cancer, because she lost like 100 pounds before she died. And if she hadn't, I don't know if I'd have made it through. I really don't. But we get there to the gravesite, and we've got to lift up this casket over a monument that's already there. That it must have been liber fucking Rachi, because this guy had a monument that was like a mile high. It was all ornate shit. So we're trying to lift this thing over, and then the preacher, he's standing at the corner of the grave, right? And he's like, oh shit, they need help. So he's going to come over and help. And sure enough, the moment he stepped in, fell right in the grave. Right in the grave. And hops out. And he's like, just thought Sue might have needed some company down there. And I'm like, oh, that's great. Good time for a set there, preach. Good going, man. Yeah. But I can't help but think that my aunt was up there somewhere going, hey, y'all watch this, and like flicked him a little bit and knocked him right in the fucking grave, because this is who she was. And I love her dearly, and I love y'all dearly. Remember, life's short. Play hard. Love each other. Good night.
Jason Johnson, everybody. You know, whenever I think I'm falling apart and like I've got it rough, I really like listening to his set because I think, oh, I'm not that bad. Anyway, next comic coming up on the stage, very funny guy. Give it up for Jack Neal, everybody. He's not in here?
I think he went to go get a drink.
All right, who's next on the list?
You lost your spot, Jack. Fuck off.
Next up, we have a, she's new. She's very funny. Give it up for Louisa, everybody.
Yeah, so I'm from Germany. Any Germans in the audience?
Hey!
Yeah, desperate sound of the German build my people in the house. Thank you. Like, because I'm German, I was a long time very conscious of my English, so you don't learn English in school in Germany. I mean, you're supposed to, but who does that shit? No, you watch TV shows, and so I watched like 6 seasons of Sopranos, and that went well. I mean, I could be Italian, I have hair at weird places of my body, so okay, that might work, but then I watched The Wire. And yeah, that is a weird thing for your pronunciation if you're a white girl, and it took me like 10 seasons of keeping up with the Kardashians to not look like a minstrel performer who doesn't put on blackface when they go on stage. So yeah, that wasn't too good. And it was a torture, like I don't even like keeping up with the Kardashians that much. A friend of mine, she does. She loves it, but not like in a bitchy way, in a really like, I'm an intellectual way. And she wrote her bachelor thesis about keeping up with the Kardashian, and I really liked her work. It's an interesting paper, good to read, a lot of like social stuff is going on there, I suppose. But I have a problem with the title. Like the title is Bodies in Reality TV, Transgender Construction, Male and Female Bodies in Keeping Up with the Kardashians. And it's an amazing title. I mean, Farewell to Arms, Breakfast at Tiffany's, and then Bodies in Reality TV, Transgender Body Construction, Male and Female Bodies, and Keeping Up with the Kardashians. And I was pushing basically to the last day. She handed the paper in that she would change the title to, oh my gosh, Kim, there are people transitioning. I'm very sorry. It's her fault. It's not my loss. Yeah, I'm generally very interested in American reality TV. I just developed my passion for RuPaul's Drag Race. Good show. And I watched like 9 seasons, and I lay in bed and suddenly I turned very sad. Like borderline depressed, sad, and I was lying there wondering what's going on, and then I realized that I spent 128 hours of my life watching guys who would never fuck me turn into women most guys would rather fuck. With this realization, something is taken out of your heart. But then you remember like how weird sex can be, and you realize that maybe it's not that bad. I mean, guys get into weird stuff, they watch too much porn, and then they think, like, coming in someone's face, that's a thing? People are like, no, especially not then, because pornography has the ability to cut from one picture to another. Like, this guy's pounding the vagina, and then he's up in the face, and it's just happening. Yeah, but if you have to, as a woman, really watch this, getting out of there, doing cartwheels, having circus acrobatics just to get his penis up my face, and like, that's not what dignity is like. But not for me, like, I'm the person who said no, like, he was the person who planned it. And I feel like if God really wanted you to come in my face, he probably gave you a penis on your forehead, right? And then on the other hand, I'm pretty thankful that still guys want to fuck me, since I basically look like every wife in a Hemingway novel. When the guy went off to have sex with a more exotic woman. So, I take what I can get. Okay, that's all I have to say. I have to get a beer.
And look at Lisa. That was her first set, everybody. She did a pretty good job. We got 2 first timers this time. All right. You guys ready?
Hi.
Now he's here. You guys are very funny, man. Give it up for Jack Neal, everybody. Woo!
Sorry, I missed y'all guys before. That girl leave. What's her name again?
Luisa.
Louisa?
Yeah.
Oh man, Louisa just put so many shameful memories in my head where I'm literally, I didn't cartwheel up to my wife's face, but Jesus Christ, I've definitely been almost like a frontwards crab walk up there. I don't know. So Louisa had an accent. I know you two don't know this. What the fuck is your accent, bro?
It's German. I'm German as well.
You're a jerk. Did you come on the same boat with her?
Yes.
Holy shit. Dog, I walked in and I was like, I am way too drunk right now. I don't know what the fuck this dude is saying. And then Omar got up there and talked about, I don't know, raping a chick, and then the dude fucking pleasured her better. I don't know. So guys, I saw my least favorite hashtag on Facebook before I came in here today. And that hashtag is Pull Out Game Strong. Do y'all know that one?
Oh
yeah. A round of applause. Are you filming me right now? What the fuck is going on? You're gonna take it back to the fucking Oompa Loompas or whatever? Yeah. These are American hashtags. Yeah, Pull Out Game Strong. I don't fucking understand that. If y'all don't know what pull out, does anyone in here not know what Pull Out Game Strong means? No? Cool. So you all have asshole friends on Facebook too? Alright. I don't understand why you would waste a hashtag on the fact that you can come on a woman's stomach, you know? Like, I just don't get it. If I were doing a hashtag with some sex shit, I would just basically say, hashtag leave it in. Be a man. Yeah? Risk it to get the biscuit. That's what I would do. It's going to take up all 140 characters. So it'll be okay. It's fine. I haven't pulled out since I was 16 years old. Right? Ladies, no. I only got 2 kids. I'm back at like 394. I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like that's a good streak right there. My first kid, he's 7 years old, and he had to go into, he's in 2nd grade right now, and the good thing, like I'm 28, okay, the good thing about being a young dad is that I will get to be able to do hardcore drugs when I'm like 50 years old. That's what I'm so looking forward to. The problem is about raising kids when you're 28 years old, or at least for me, I'm dumb as shit. So I don't know how to really do this whole thing, you know? Like my wife, she had to answer this like questionnaire and for the teacher, and one of them was like, she asked me, what is his strength? It's like, I don't know, baby. I ain't seen him bench in a long time. She's like, what are you, an idiot? No, like, what are his strengths? And the time we were playing Mortal Kombat, I was like, I mean, he can do fatalities. I don't know what to do. I'm more of a button masher myself. Oh, man. So I almost got hit by a car the other day. That was fun. Yeah, I don't understand how it really happened, to be honest with you. I was just walking by, and all of a sudden, I was face to face with a dude on his hood. I don't, that's probably typical for a bug, but for to be a man face to face, it's not a whole lot. I don't get it. But the thing that threw me off is this guy, after he hit me, just threw up his hands. Like, what the fuck, bro? Look, if we leave out of here right now and you run into me on the outside, I have such low self-esteem, I'll say my bad. But if you hit me with your car, that's your bad, you know? That is definitely, you have to go, yeah, that's my fault, you know? I do. I have low self-esteem. I have a lot of like self-loathing. I really hate myself.